Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your chef, Rome Green Jr. Back in the kitchen with my cooks. I got Mike in the building.
Oh, you go to me first? You ain't never came to me first.
I know I threw it off.
Jeez,
I got Emmanuel in the building. He said, oh, jeez. He got so scared.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
I hate Emmanuel's introduction. We got Cam in the building.
R.I.P. to my favorite rapper, Tupac, on his 20-year anniversary of his death.
On this 20 year, we got Mike right back in the building.
I just want to lay you down in your twin-size bed.
We got Emmanuel in the building.
Ho!
I just want to rub my hands through your baby hairs.
I want you down in my BED.
Bed.
You're like a perm because you're just for me. Ooh.
Kid.
All right, that's
His
Phil
brother hit
Wade.
us up on the superphone, want to shoot some photos when he come out here. He's a big fan of us.
Oh, shout out Phil Wade and his brother, man.
Little brother, you got a
His
little.
little brother.
Shout
that's
out to
cool.
Lil Wade and Phil Wade.
Lil Wade, Phil Wade.
Hilarious.
How's everybody doing today? Glad to be back. Glad to be alive.
Oh man, it's been a crazy week for me.
It's been a crazy couple weeks, man.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
It's been a crazy. It's been I look back at my 2016.
Yeah.
It's
gone.
No. I'm just talking about the craziness of it.
Yeah.
From the first day of January 2016, it's just been. You know what happened at the top of the year for me? You remember that?
Back home?
No, of course, don't say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I started my year.
Yeah.
That's how I started my year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a good meal involved in it.
I don't think Emmanuel knows what you're
Oh,
talking
no, I know
you do?
exactly.
Oh,
Emmanuel knows exactly what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
exactly.
And then Cam and we
We
were.
a good meal out of it.
I told Cam, I was like, in the midst of all my drama, I've always had his mom's food.
So his mom's food is like your comfort. But
when I'm having it, I'm like, God, what am I going through? It's like I'm having a good meal.
I'm having a good meal, but something ain't right.
You know what I've
Based
learned?
on that logic, I need to go through something so I can have food at Mike's house. I've never had
He's
a
never
meal
been
at
at-
Mike's house.
That's because you never went through anything. Your mom never kicked you out.
I'm telling you, the day that you really go something, you're going to grow a beard immediately.
That's probably what
You're
it
going to
is.
have Mike's mom's cooking.
The
Is this
day I
weird?
met you, I should have grew a beard because that was the worst day of my life.
Look at his face. You hurt the man's feelings, for Christ's sake.
That's not nice.
I've been going through it ever since.
That's not nice.
When I met Emmanuel, I thought he was 35. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I thought the man was a young kid because he had a slick hair.
No, it made him look older for some reason. My dad said, "Well, how old that grown man?" Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I just met him.
A man used to buck and tuck, man. That's a young man.
Hold on, say it right.
Yeah, you gotta say it right.
Yeah,
You said that right. You said
sounded
buck
weird.
and tuck.
Buck and tuck.
Buck and tuck.
It sounded like you said butt and tuck.
No, it's like buckle.
His nickname
He
was
would tuck his
Buckle.
shirt into his buckle.
Buckle tuck. It didn't matter. It could be collar. It could be floral. It's just.
I ain't
It's
never
gonna
wore
be
floral.
tucked.
I never wore floral. I ain't
It's
gonna
gonna
take
be
that.
tucked. We knew when he came around the corner.
It's gonna be tucked.
It's gonna be
The
tucked.
front of his buckles used to hang so low because they were under so much pressure.
You know how they always say people have clones. You know how they say Gucci Man has a clone.
Yeah.
If they was accused of Manuel of a clone back then, and his shirt wasn't tucked, I'm like, yeah, that's a clone right there.
Yeah,
It
man.
had to be tucked.
But so that was Buckle.
You guys got it out now. You feel good?
Yeah, we all
Everybody
done.
feel better about themselves.
It's a good day. It's a
I'm
good
a little more
Tuesday.
secure now.
When did you stop tucking?
You know when I first met Rome,
Oh God.
You know what I thought?
That's what we doing now. We go ahead.
he was a nigga from North Carolina named Jerome. That's what I thought. And shades, big ass tee,
I did.
the second time I
and some
saw him,
Jabros.
the first time I saw
I didn't have
Rome,
Jabros.
But you know everybody wore big tees back then. It was a good.
he
year.
had on a huge tee,
Yeah,
and
huge
these
tee.
shades. The second time I seen Rome, he had on a huge tee and these shades, and I was pulling into the parking lot at the dorms. I was like, who's this nigga with these shades and this big tee?
I thought he was a smooth ass homeless nigga.
A smooth homeless nigga.
Oh, he got the same
what's
outfit
wrong
on
with
every
this
day.
man?
Oh man.
Hey man, it was
Nah, y'all knew me for getting up early in the morning, ready to go. That's
Yeah,
what
he
y'all
would show up at my door fully dressed.
Yeah, I had
Ready
never
for
seen a
anything.
man. You was ready at
fully dressed.
I'm in a new
all the
city. It's college. I'm in a new city. I was ready to get active, ready to get out. By that, I mean, you know.
yeah.
I mean, it made sense. We
Explore.
always ended up doing
Explore,
something,
there
so
you
he
go.
never had to go back to the room and get ready.
Yeah.
He was already ready.
That reminds me of a time because that same feeling you had, I had when I first moved to Atlanta. But
Yeah.
I was 20.
You were like, we were like getting over that stage
Right,
of being excited to be in
discovering
Atlanta.
You was
And
20?
Mike just came
I was
up.
20 when I moved to Atlanta.
Damn, yo.
Yeah.
Where does the time go?
Man, I don't know.
It's gone. So I went to Chicago. I was telling Cam after I had the Chicago deep dish pizza. I'm not sure if I can have regular pizza the same anymore.
Hold on, so it beat your expectations?
Yeah, but blew it out the water.
Oh, yeah?
Did you not? Did you go to a prestige like pizzeria place? Or?
Yeah, called Giordano's.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's known for its deep dish pizza. Like,
What is a deep dish pizza again?
It's like pan. You know how pepper and like the pan pizza we always get,
Yeah,
it's just
so-
thicker crust.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
it had,
opposite
like-
of thin crust.
Yeah, so it had like mushrooms because I got the veggie because that's all I could really get, and it had mushrooms, asparagus, and all type of other things in it. But yeah, it was phenomenal. My homegirl
went from big T's and shades
to
to
asparagus
pizzas in Chicago.
That's growth.
But I believe him though. 'Cause
That
I
shit
love
was
the pan
amazing.
Pizza.
I was
when
like,
I used to
whoa.
order from Pizza Hut all the time, I always like that thicker crust.
What made it so good? Like,
it was the flavor, it was the crust, it was everything. And I argued with Tristina actually in the car the other day coming from the airport because she was like, because I told her that
we gonna get on Tristina.
I said I think that's my favorite pizza now, hands down. And she was like, have you had New York pizza? I was like, yeah, but I just wasn't the biggest fan of New York pizza like that. And she's from New York, so I get it. But
well, I'll stop you right there because I am a fan of New York pizza.
that's
as well.
and that's fine.
But I will say, just Tristina, don't come in here talking all that. You already in the box right now. You got a whole lot of things stacked against.
But
you
I
right
am
now.
willing to try. I need to maybe go to another place because I've had it like 3 times, and each time it just wasn't nothing spectacular to me. So I
You gotta try the one day.
maybe I need to go to the one Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Emmanuel
What was
said.
it? Joe's? I think it was Joe's Pizza.
Yeah. Do you know about Joe's Pizza? I ain't asking you nothing else, Tristan. But Chicago's a beautiful city. Like, regardless of the crime and stuff that's going on there right now, which you're praying for that city, it's because it's terrible right now. But
So you didn't go to none of those places?
no, not at all. One of my friends was like, "Yeah, you want to go to the strip club?" I was like, "Where's that?" On the south side. I was like, I don't need to go see that. I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm at.
Man, that's just sad,
in
man.
the tourist area. I was
Can't
like,
even go down to it.
yeah, no, I'm good. But it had like the architect. It's kind of crazy. Like the architecture in the city is like, it's very like you know how New York is real congested. Like that, Chicago's congested, but it's like it's proportioned. I don't know. It's like everything like buildings sit in between each other equally. Like it looked really.
Everyone always says it's a beautiful city.
It is a really nice city.
Never heard
Super
anything.
nice city. Yeah, and I had the pizza was probably hands down the best part. And I was there. Mom was at a work convention, and so everybody there had they shirts tucked. Every grown man, had their shirts tucked. You could tell old people fun because you could see them getting off the little group bus and they're like, I was like, they having fun right now. They having fun. They having time of their lives.
It's like
right
a field
now.
trip.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Grown-up
was.
field trip.
An adult field trip.
And the hotel was really nice. They had a basketball court, a track, indoor track, indoor pool, swimming pool. I was living a real bougie life for about 4 days.
That's how you
3-4
know it's
days.
cold there. They have everything indoor.
Indoor
track. So
yeah.
when no matter what time of the year you come, you can do what you got to do.
And the weather was good. It didn't really. Did it rain? No, it didn't rain. So shout out to Chicago, man. It was a good little.
Yes, for a show, Chicago.
I guess we can jump into those things that we not gonna talk about if we have things we not gonna talk about.
I can kick it off. Mine probably shorter.
Kick it off like FIFA.
I got 2.
Do you
First one I want to talk about Antonio Brown touchdown celebration last night. I feel like that's gonna go down in the top 5 best celebrations this year. Cause
A man shaking his ass in the end zone.
but
It was
the way
just
he
funny.
did it, how funny it was.
It was funny. I ain't
Knowing
gonna
his personality, he's from Dade County. He's a Miami dude. So
He a
that's
booty
him.
shaking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
yeah,
the way he did it, and after he did it, it just looked. And then the memes that came after is hilarious.
he was
Let me
popular.
explain something to y'all. In Miami, there's these these dudes who's in your high school. In some schools, you have this one guy who dances really well. In Miami, there's 10 of those dudes in each school, right? And these dudes are either ball players or they end up being strippers. And we call them, I call them booty shaking niggas, because they not gay, or anything. But at the drop of any twerk song, they might shake a little ass, and the girls gonna like it, and they gonna.
But it's not necessarily shaking ass.
It's like
the
popping.
movements they're doing.
That was shaking ass.
If you popping back, you
That
should.
Anytime your back get the arch.
Anytime you put your hands on your knees. As a grown man,
because when you used to Wu-Tang, that'd be.
But Wu-Tang has a little.
Wu-Tang got a little ass shaking in it.
A little more arm. It seemed like a little more arm than
yeah,
ass.
but you gotta sway. The arms are distracting you from the fact that if I just did the hip movement.
Damn, man, Wu-Tang, you got me, man.
I've been looking.
I didn't know I paid attention to niggas' ass.
Did you see Antonio Brown?
I saw the meme, but I didn't see the game.
You gotta watch that clip.
That shit is funny.
It was his second touchdown too.
It's funny.
A league of
and
booty
they
shaking
flagged him
niggas.
too. You see the ref?
Yeah,
he got flagged for twerking. I'm like, that's the first penalty for twerking.
Yeah, he got flagged for twerking.
Literally blow the whistle.
Hey, somebody out there keep it cool laughing right now. They're trying to make sure they don't get in trouble right now.
Are you saying that thing that someone's laughing right now?
Yeah, people be tweeting and say they do.
Do you think, like, as a rookie, like, if you was a rookie going to the league, like, are you already pre-planning your first celebration touchdown?
I think you should just feel it.
So that's what I'm saying. But that's scary though, because you might not know what to do.
Nah, it's always better to be prepared.
Some people do, because you don't know what to do once you score. It's such an exciting moment.
Yeah, but you gotta be prepared, man. You gotta be prepared
Because you might do anything.
No, yeah, that's why you got at least practice about 3 or 4, so you never know which one's gonna come out.
Because you know, it depends on, like, you could run the ball in, you can catch it. You don't know if you're gonna be laying down, getting up. You don't know if you're gonna just run in.
That's all.
That's
what I'm saying. Antonio Brown wasn't sure. He didn't do any practice, and what came out was just booty shaking.
but then, you know, it's funny, but a lot of branding can go into your celebrations because you get known for what you do. Like Victor Cruz, the salsa dance, and I know I've seen stuff come from that. I know Cam Newton, when he does the Superman, then he always gives the ball to whoever the kid is. So things start coming from that. Like, I think Antonio Brown was on Dancing on the Stars because of that. All the celebrations.
What else do you think is gonna come?
I'm about to say, you know how you just said Antonio Brown wasn't prepared, so he just started shaking ass. Like, what if everything in life he just wasn't prepared, so he started he been in front of the classroom about to give his speech.
Hey man, why is your go-to move shaking ass,
the girls
bro?
in the class like, hey, I love Antonio. He's so funny.
And he did that Monday Night Football. That's nationally televised. Like,
he knew what he was
everywhere.
So
he knew
he's gonna get some like twerk contracts or something.
He gonna get
I don't know, but you know it's gonna be skits. Something's gonna happen.
What brands you think will align themselves with that?
Maybe KFC. They came out with a lotion. I think they can. They could zoom in on the ass. Antonio celebrating. Get a 2-piece today.
The serious ones is maybe Calvin Klein underwear or that. What's the one that's
I don't
want to
see no man on.
I ain't saying he gonna be twerking in them, but just based off him twerking and people talking about that, they may put him in underwear. That'd be a smart move. He was on Dancing on the Stars, I think.
That's bad.
What about stretchy briefs? Because you know what I'm saying, you gotta be able to move. You gotta be able to move the correct way.
I think, and they should
Zumba to men like
that. Could be Zumba.
You can't promote briefs to men like that.
But you could say get your Antonio Browns. They could be like they could be like colored boxer briefs.
Brown.
Well, you know what song will go great with that? With his whole thing.
What?
Doodoo Brown.
Doodoo Brown.
And that's what I said as soon as he did. I was like, this man did the Doodoo Brown. That's what I said. He did the Doodoo Brown.
Why? You always put the voice in it when you say Doodoo Brown.
That's how Doodoo Brown. You gotta do Oh, good thing with him. Now that you brought up designer, he got off all his charges.
Oh, he got off all of them?
All of them, because there was no gun in the car.
Oh, that's
good.
The
pills they thought were drugs were just steroids that belonged to his driver. So
okay, he had got pulled over. That's what.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Remember? No, I'm saying I didn't know where he got arrested. I didn't know
in New York.
Oh,
yeah. Did what's his name get off? Who else got arrested recently? Oh, Chris Brown with the whole situation.
Well, I don't know if he necessarily off. But I think he got a court date. But all this evidence coming out, they gonna have to drop that. 'Cause she set him up.
Yeah.
But
gotta be careful out
my
here in these
second.
streets.
Well, you got some more.
Yeah, I just want to add on to that.
Yeah.
I've never been released of charges, but I can imagine that's a good feeling. And only thing I can compare it to is like finding money in your pocket.
It's that and the Maury run. The Maury run. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
when you find out you ain't the father, it's just like
start running. He's got to go. He's got.
That's when you hit the Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
You just start twerking.
that's when you just do whatever.
That's a good moment at the Antonio
Because
Brown.
you wasn't preparing no celebration in that moment. You just like I'm just happy.
I'm just
Happy
gonna
to
shake
be
some.
here.
The funniest meme I seen though was on Teddy's page, but it was on Bleacher Report.
Where it came across the screen.
He came across Tiana Taylor in the fade video. You didn't see that?
Yeah, that shit.
That's the one I
You
saw.
saw that?
Oh, yeah, you
I
gotta pull
gotta
that up
show
for
you.
you. That shit looks so funny.
But you got another one?
Yeah, I got one more. Let me just show him this right quick. Y'all just talk right quick. It's
Yeah.
gonna be quick.
So,
Yeah, just talk.
Mike, I see your hair getting long. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I like what it's doing. It's looking nice.
Thank you.
Looking healthy. It's looking healthy.
Thank you.
I need to go get the facial scrub you were talking about.
Still haven't got that.
Then I
nigga
could.
there,
You know
dog.
we.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
That dude's.
Appreciate that, Tristan. Give me the goddamn water, girl.
What do you use?
Over here playing.
What do you use right now?
Well, I haven't in like a week. I haven't used nothing. I was using the stuff I got from the mall. That lady that sold me.
Okay,
that
I think we
stuff.
should stop using that.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it's done. It's done now.
But I'm saying though, you haven't used anything in a week.
No, I just been
Water.
yeah the water because the soap is my skin's so sensitive with the soap.
The sauna's been helping.
So yeah, sounds
Oh,
good.
yeah, you go to the sauna.
We
We
me
go
and
do
Cam
5
just
minutes
started.
right quick and get out of there. I
Yeah,
can't
so-
afford it.
Yeah,
I only
you
do it for
lose
my
weight.
skin.
Yeah.
But all right, I
Go
got a
ahead.
second one. So as y'all know, we got a phone number y'all can call and text us on, which is
Pick up the phone.
310-974-8980.
Bow,
So I was on there, 2 days ago, responding to people, talking to people. So we really do that. So hit us up.
Hit us up.
And I was talking to this girl, hit her up because I think she subscribed, and I was talking to her, saying what's up, and she like, who is this? I'm like, it's Dormtainment. She like, yeah, I know, but which one? I'm like, this is Cam. She like, I'm such a big fan and everything. I'm like, cool, appreciate it. Thanks for all the support and love. She like, where do you guys stay? I'm laughing like in LA, and she like, cool, I stay in Alabama. I'm 10.
What?
Whoa.
I said, hey, hold on, wait, hey. So I immediately stopped.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, I should have looked at the age then, cause you can.
Can you look at the age on there?
Yeah, you can. I can see the birthday.
But what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It's just,
It's
I don't
just-
feel
I see what he's saying. He don't. He's just,
talking necessarily to anyone under 18.
Like, that was their
especially
parent.
someone's not even a teenager.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know if you have permission from a parent. Like,
like she would have
parents are
said, my
different.
mom's here with me or something, or
Yeah,
something
no,
like
yeah, that's
that.
cool,
You
but
know.
that-
But you're not saying, as long as you just saying, all you're saying is, hey, thank you for being
No,
here.
I feel
He
you,
said
but
it just
still.
feels funny to him. It's
The
just-
conversation was probably gonna be more. Cause I'm talking to a bunch of people, and
Yeah,
she's in
yeah.
elementary. Like, I'm a grown man.
You might
yeah.
text him a word that she ain't ready for, and it's not necessarily saying he's gonna say anything like
Yeah,
of
like
course.
that,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
say anything outlandish. I'm not worried, but it's just I'm comfortable. She's 10.
Yeah.
Like,
But
and
it's
she's
about
a girl.
what the conversations you guys have with other fans too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I'm not
Are you having?
He's not talking crazy.
Not. I'm not even saying crazy talk. Well, I'm just saying like or are you like? Is the conversation? Like, are you cursing in the conversation? Because I mean, I know.
I don't necessarily ever curse. I just just have a conversation with the fan. They take it somewhere crazy. I may respond with a joke, but
Yeah.
as soon as she said 10, this is automatically like I'm
Yeah,
not
I
comfortable
feel.
with this. And then she hit hello. I'm sorry.
Hello.
I didn't. I gotta stop right quick.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't necessarily. I would still respond to her, but I'd be like, okay, is your parents? I ask her, your parents know you're using this?
But the thing is, don't you gotta do that? Because how do you know other people's age?
You can look at the birthday.
But not everybody put that in, right?
That's true, but I'm just saying. It just once I found out, it felt a little weird.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a grown man
Of
talking
course.
to a
Yeah.
10-year-old, so I just had to step back right quick,
felt a
especially
little
a
funny.
girl too. Like,
But
it's just
I get
anything could be.
I swear, as
I'm a
long as
black
you keep
man
it-
in America.
That's true.
I can't.
That's
Hey,
the
man,
fear
don't let
that's
them-
the fear we have.
Don't let them do that to you. Don't
Yeah.
don't take away your freedom. I'm gonna sit like Colin Kaepernick.
Tristina, you was hitting
Taking me out.
you was hitting boys' numbers at 10. I mean, yes, you was, man. Stop playing.
10.
Justina. That's enough.
But it's even crazy. That just tells you like the times we in. Because when I was 10, I didn't have a cell phone and all that. It's like kids even younger than her got cell phones now.
I remember
and using them
being
like that.
What if you were able to hit up Tupac at 10? You know what I'm saying? Like actually text Tupac.
He died before I was 10.
I know, but
yeah.
me too. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I
Would
mean,
Tupac want to be the first person? I probably would want to hit up Tupac though.
Yeah,
But see, it's a little. If
I
it
probably
was
would
a
have hit
boy,
up Tupac because I was a big fan of Tupac.
it would have been a little different. I still would have been a little like weary, but
Yeah.
it's a 10-year-old girl. Like it's just a little different. It's a little different. I felt uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
Speaking of cell phones, my very first cell phone, my mom said it was prepaid, so I only had a certain amount of, a limit of minutes to talk on it. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was talking on it, but these minutes just kept going, and I was like, oh, this must be a long card she got. Like this is. So I'm at, we went to the beach. I'm on it because I'm excited to have a phone. I'm talking on all this stuff. And then one day we got a bill in the mail that was about probably in the 1,500 range.
1,500.
So my mom.
Wait, how old were you?
Maybe like 12, 13,
Who
or
you
something like
talking
that.
to?
But the thing is, my mom called and they were like, "Oh yeah, is this a Social Security?" So I said Social Security. She was like, "Oh, that's not ours." So they had got the wrong Social Security. So that was on somebody else's credit. So they had to go. They had to pay it. The company had to pay it. My mom disputed it, and the company had to pay it because it was supposed to be a prepaid card. It wasn't supposed to. So it just kept going.
It wasn't your fault.
Yeah. So as an excited kid, I'm like, it ain't off, son.
you was talking to PD on there?
Yeah, I probably was talking to PD. I was talking to all the homies back
Talking
there.
about nothing.
Yeah, ain't talking about nothing.
Wasted minutes.
It was just nothing at all.
talking
At least
about
me and
Dragon
Mike
Ball
were
Z.
prank calling people, doing something constructive with it.
Prank calls.
Building
Me and
our
Mike was talking about
comedy.
that the other day. We was like, prank calls is a lost art because that shit's funny. That shit is funny.
Especially a business, because they
Yeah.
got to talk to you.
Hey, that shit is
If you keep
hilarious.
somebody on the line, like that's an art. Because a lot of people
It
get
is
mad at me
hilarious.
and stop playing on my phone.
I like
That make it even
I like the
funnier.
people who go with it because it's.
I'm the guy you prank
People
call
so
me. I'm
funny.
gonna let you hear me
Oh, yeah.
laughing on the phone.
Oh,
That
yeah.
makes it funnier to me.
Who is it? No, I got
I
pranked.
want to play into it.
Yeah, you got
I got pranked really good one time, and I was so mad because I was like, I do this.
I do this.
But it was like right after our run in high school. Someone called me at work one day. I was like, this is
Wait,
like
you
post-
Yeah.
are running high school?
you know how we used to prank call in high
Oh,
school.
okay.
And then
yeah.
you had went off to college. It was like a couple months after, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
was working at the cleaners. And one day my phone rang, and it's an unknown number. And I answer it, and it's like, hey, is this Michael Nathan? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, this is so-and-so from Flanagan High School. We got your credits here. It seems like you didn't complete everything. You might have to come back. And I was like, hold on, what? And she was like, yeah, like you might have to come back for a semester because you have like 2 credits here that look like they're unfulfilled. And I was like, what? Wait, who is this? and then she's like, yeah, you're Michael. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. I was like, so I'm gonna have to go back to high school. I was like, that don't make no sense. I'm already like,
That's
out.
a
Like-
good one, yo.
But then she started laughing. I was like, come on, man.
Who was it? Did you find out?
I
who-
never found out.
I'm gonna have to
who
go
it was.
Really?
back to high
Damn.
school.
I never found out who
That's
it
a
was.
scary thing.
See, that's a
They
good
got
one
me.
right there.
That's a scary thing.
And this is a year after you
This is
graduated.
like a couple months after we used to prank call a lot of people.
That's funny.
There's certain people you don't never want you don't want to find out that it was you, but it's certain people you want to let. Hey, that was me because it's that funny.
Hey, yeah, that was me.
Does
That was
does
me.
Eugene know that was
Man,
us?
does he? That was what hands down probably one of the funniest things.
You still got his number. Call him right now.
call you. Do I say? Do I say?
Call him right now.
Oh,
and confess
Eugene.
to him on the
I'll tell him the
podcast.
story while you call him. So me and Rome and I, when we used to live in Atlanta, we had an apartment and it was snowing once. It was snowing once, so we were snowed in. So we was just prank calling people. And there's this kid in Atlanta who used to throw these parties called Eugene. And then
No,
I ain't got his
the
number.
dude's name was Eugene.
I think he switched his number.
Not the party.
yeah, he's actually in one of our skits. If you go look up the Big Dick skit, he's the guy in the beginning who was like, Big Dick skit, man, y'all gay. And then he watches it anyway. That's Eugene. So anyway, Eugene used to throw these dope ass, college parties at his like house, his frat house, right? So I used to go to them all the time. And then me and Rome was like, yo, we should call Eugene and say we lost our shirt at one of his parties. Because, he throw parties, so that's believable. So we called him one day from an unknown number, and he was like, hello. I was was like, hey, is this Eugene? He was like, yeah, what's up? Who's this? I was like, yo, what's up? This is Mark, man. Look, man, you threw a party the other day? He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, really good party. Thank you, bro. He was like, yeah, no doubt. I was like, hey, but shit got wild. And I took my shirt off, started spinning around my head like a helicopter. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, get like that in
get
here.
like that.
But I was like, I threw the shirt and I haven't seen it. So I was wondering if you saw it. He's like, oh, what the shirt look like? So he starts asking me what the shirt looked like. So I was like, it's a white shirt.
It's a white shirt.
So I'm telling him,
it got a collar on it.
All that. He's like, nah, yo, I haven't seen that. And I was like, really? Because I was like, somebody, you go to Georgia State too, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, somebody at the school told me you had a shirt like that. He was like, who told you that? Who told you that? And he started getting mad. And then I was like, yeah, somebody told me you had it. You Eugene, right? He was like, duh, I don't even wear white shirts because they get dirty.
Me and Mike lost it on that phone.
We threw the phone. I swear to God, threw the phone. I was like, prank done. That's the highest moment.
He said, I don't wear white shirts because they get dirty.
He lied, too, because he had on a white shirt in our video.
That's hilarious. He did have a white shirt. That's funny.
That's funny.
Prank calls funny. Well, that's Cam's things we're not going to talk about. What about you, Emmanuel? Got anything?
Man, it's been a tough day because we talked about this.
That shouldn't be shocking.
Antonio Brown was shaking his ass in our end zone.
That's who he was playing.
It was the Washington Redskins. Yeah. He did it on and.
He did it on y'all.
Yeah,
he twerked it on you.
Twerked
on y'all logo. All on their logo.
Did it on them.
So, it's a tough day for me. I just need y'all to know that the plight, when you really like football, like, it really gets to you.
Amen.
and I know we've talked about, the American man putting so much faith in the football and loving it. It's just a sport. But, man, it's like.
It's more than a sport. It's important, man.
But why is it important?
Well, that's a deeper subject. Not just from watching. I'm saying how it changes people's lives. But that's a deeper conversation.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Just personally though.
So that's where you're at right now.
Yeah, man. But you know what? I just want to let y'all know I see a brighter future ahead for the Redskins. It's coming. We still got a whole season to go. So let's go.
So Mike, you got any?
Hold on. I wanna address a little. I've been meaning to tell y'all this because I watched ATL recently, and the theme of the movie is for T.I. to put the skates down.
Put the skates down.
I thought it was to put the skates on. Keep them on.
No, it was to put the skates down. He said his dad always told him, one day when you become a man, son, you're going to put these skates down.
That's true, because as a man, Yeah.
Oh, man.
And, I just hope one day I see y'all put them skates down.
Put the skates down.
I'm never putting it down, man.
He said put the skates
Football
down.
going to be in my life forever. But speaking of ATL and skating, I remember that movie came out 2006. I graduated high school, and we went to see that movie in theater.
Yeah.
And that was right before I moved to Atlanta. And I was already excited. After watching that movie, I said, man, I'm going to be at the, what was the name of the
Cascade.
Cascades every weekend skating, man. Just like T.I. and them. I'm going to have my crew. We going to be down there skating.
We were in Atlanta for how many years?
7.
We was in Atlanta.
For 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
I ain't go to that damn place.
Yeah, because y'all left
once.
Yeah, we didn't go once. We drove by many times going to mansion parties up there, but never went.
Never,
in.
not one time.
I went ice skating on a date one time though, not there.
I feel like that place is it for kids though?
Not. I mean,
everybody.
I mean, in ATL they were kids though.
But they got different nights.
I think they got different. They got different
nights.
But
I was a kid.
Night, I would have pulled up to that night and been like, "No, I'm not going here."
but I was a kid. Fresh out of high school. That first week, I was.
So you a post college? Yeah, I put one a post college kid.
Two things I didn't do: go to Cascade, and I didn't go to Magic City. Went to all the other ones, and didn't go to Magic City. And I heard about Magic City the most. And I
went to every strip club in Magic City. I gotta go.
Yeah, one of these days.
I got to start back in my home first. I got to go to Miami and do all the strip clubs right.
Yeah, I got to go there with you.
That's the roots.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to do research.
Yeah. Because me and Emmanuel, we writing a movie about that.
Yeah, we writing some.
Oh yeah. Come along.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike? Got things you not gonna talk about?
It's funny. I'm just so happy that everybody's becoming a little more woke. I mean, when I say everybody, I mean everybody. The other day, I was leaving AutoZone and I was putting a little antifreeze in my car, and I was throwing away the water bottle I used, and I heard, "Hey, bruh." And I looked, and it was like this, Cali looking, like a West Coast, like a Too Short looking dude, OG type of dude. And he's like, "Hey, bruh," and I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Don't throw that away." I was like, "What? That's recyclable." I was like, "Oh, and he took it. He's like, "Yeah, I take that." He took it, put it in his car, and went back in the AutoZone. I was like, "That's cool."
No, that's cool.
That's cool.
Thugs need to be woke.
Yeah, and then the other day I was driving back from Jamba Juice, and I see this thug just running. And I'm like, oh, damn. Looking behind him, like, what he running from? But he was just jogging.
Oh, shit.
But he had all his regular clothes on.
Regular clothes on.
That's why it's important to wear workout clothes, because you gotta
distinguish whether you're running from or just running.
Just running.
Yeah.
People
and then you want to keep your fit fresh, too.
You do.
Now, the thug that took the bottle away from you for recycling purposes, now, did he take that to really make a conscious step to have you recycle more and just to put it in a recycling bin, or did he take it just to make money off of it? Because a lot of people collect that stuff and go put it in there to get money. So is that his hustle?
He did say you can get 10 cents a bottle for this.
So that's his hustle.
Okay.
Hold on, he just
so
randomly
he
brought that up.
He
took the bottle, and I remember him mumbling saying, "You can get 10 cents for the bottle."
see, he half woke. He's still sleepy. He's still sleepy.
You get 10 cents for the bottle.
He's still sleepy.
Yeah, I forgot that part because I was just trying to think about the good stuff.
He's still sleepy. He's still sleepy.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a positive thing. He's trying to do what he can.
He ain't fully asleep. He just napping.
He napping.
That's good, though.
He almost
He's
up.
trying.
I just don't understand riding the fence. At what point does it stop? You can be a thug, but you can be worried about our environment.
You can be a green thug. You can be eco-friendly thug. You can be
that's a skit.
I'm saying a
green thug.
But you still willing to kill people?
Oh yeah,
for your
green.
Yes. Oh,
but
shit.
you protecting the environment. If this ain't a good person for the environment, man, you gotta take him
like
out.
say, how sometimes you might just be walking and you pull a leaf off a branch. He might be like, yo,
homie, what set you claim?
Yeah,
homie?
what
Can't
branches?
Just be coming around here picking green.
You can't do that.
Very interesting.
You can't do that.
We can do our Cali accent. Yo, that's a skit right there.
You can't be coming around here picking green.
That's
that
a skit
is
right
crazy.
there.
Yeah.
Green thugs.
But does he eat like meat still though?
Nah, I think he clean eat too.
Yeah.
So his whole lifestyle is just clean.
He changed, but he still keep it in the streets.
And they shop at Whole Foods too.
Right.
They go to Whole Foods squad up.
Is his? You think his gun?
Everybody be scared.
No, so
is his gun safe for the environment?
Yeah, the gun.
They be like, "Excuse me, bruh. Y'all got any quinoa?"
Every time he shoot, he filter the smoke so it don't go into the atmosphere.
The gun itself ain't eco-friendly, but the bullets, cause they're organic gunpowder.
Yeah.
But the ones they beefing, because the ones that go to Whole Foods don't like the ones that go to Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm more of a Trader Joe type of
Okay.
Right.
So
if you went to jail, you would have to join the crew that was
the
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
That's actually a good crew name,
is,
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's.
They got the same values, but it's just a little different. So now they beefing.
Right.
Actually, the same exact people.
I feel like Trader Joe's care more. I don't know. It feels more like community in there. I feel like at home.
So it'd be the Trader Joe's.
Whole Foods still feel like a corporation.
It'd be the Trader Joe's versus the Dove Foods.
Okay.
Versus the farmer markets.
Versus the markets.
Farmer market, they get down.
And Trader Joe's is closer to a farmer market.
Oh, so the farmer market, that's the third game. The farmer market.
Yeah, they get down. They get dirty over there.
Because they feel disrespected because they got the real. The farmer market got the real.
They trying to say, it feels like a real experience, but at the end of the day, I trust the whole.
You trust the
whole?
whole?
What I like about the farmer markets is that they low key with it. Like they ain't trying to be all out in the streets.
Yeah.
They come around every once a week or every bi-weekly.
They're like mafia.
Yeah, they cool.
Oh,
They play
Damn,
the
the farmers
seat.
market is the mafia of the product of the produce.
No, they just know how to move their stuff in and out of town.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah, they smart. They smart with it.
But my question is, with all this positivity, why they gotta be like beef?
Why? Because it's
like why
it's territorial.
If you're trying to better your life and better yourself and better, then it don't make sense. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blast this man if he don't recycle.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Because,
but for the purpose of this,
because
I
go ahead, Ken.
Because if he don't recycle, He killing the environment, and everyone gonna die.
Yeah.
He got family to look
got
after.
family,
He got
okay.
the future to look after. So he can't let the future be affected by your one action.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
recycling. So if one man got to die for millions to survive, so
It is
be
what it is.
You got to go. If you don't want to recycle, we got to throw you in the trash.
Y'all make sure y'all throw away y'all trash, man.
That kid, you don't think his family would more after he goes to jail for life?
His family raised a trash kid.
Yeah.
Look at T.I. said it on his last song that he made for the movie. He said he willing to die for millions to live, something like that. One person got to sacrifice.
Watch out for the green thugs. They out there, man. So
I need
y'all
to
be
listen
careful.
more T.I. I think
You do.
accomplish out of this.
Yo,
Make sure y'all
That's
recycle,
funny.
man.
Make sure it's like
that's
so.
gonna be a skit soon.
That's
so.
the only thing you ain't had to talk about.
Yep.
Okay.
Put your green bins on the curb.
My thing. Well, I guess I thought I had to. I just forgot the one I was gonna say. So that's what happens when you don't recycle. Start forgetting. But one of them. So I went to Atlanta, and
So you went from Chicago to Atlanta.
to Atlanta.
How?
Yeah, by plane. Yeah, I traveled by plane. For some reason, all of my plane flights from here to Chicago, Atlanta, Atlanta back here, were super bumpy. All of them.
Bumpy. But was it one way or did you have layovers?
No, one way.
So don't stop complaining, nigga.
Well, I'm just saying it was bumpy. Like, I ain't complaining. It was bumpy.
Bougie ass nigga over
It was
there.
a little
You know
bumpy.
why? Because all that pollution in the sky
The
right
green
now.
thugs?
We gotta recycle and take care of the environment, so you ain't going through them bumpy flights.
That's true. I appreciate it. That's what the green thugs are there
Hey,
for.
cuz, this is like bumpy.
It must be the environment.
It gotta be the environment. Come on, homie.
But I went to Atlanta, and Atlanta had a good vibe. It was good. It was fun to be back. I went and seen the old apartment complex. I seen the original Dormtainment house.
Which one?
The original.
Uptown?
Where it started.
Yeah, Uptown. Yeah, where it started. I seen
You
that.
say Metro Point.
No, they got paid parking over there now. So they
At
got
Uptown?
all
They
meters.
pay
yeah.
you for parking?
No, I'm saying it's like all meters now.
Oh, you got to pay for parking.
Yeah.
Where? Everywhere in Atlanta?
No, in the all in Uptown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mike, did you just ask if they pay you for parking?
They will
No,
never.
any place in
They
this
will never
world.
do that. But anyway, so what I'm not gonna talk about is how the pass will run back up on you.
Okay.
I'm so interested.
So, this is my first night there. I was headed to, I think it was my homeboy Maine's or I think one of the houses. So I had to Uber.
Yeah.
So I ordered the Uber. Uber comes. I get in the car. It's this like light skinned girl with like dreads.
Where are you at? This is a hotel? Or you
I'm at Gomez crib.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at Gomez crib.
You said light skin with dread?
Yeah, light skin with dreads.
Sound like
She
somebody else.
Yeah, she was woke. She was woke. She was
Oh,
awoken.
she was woke too?
Yeah, she was woke up.
Yeah, I'm up.
So I get in the car and so we talking. I was like, I'm looking at her, I was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. She was like, oh, nice to meet you. I was like, how long you been doing Uber? She was like, oh, I just started yesterday. I was like, oh, she was like, you might be like my 10th ride or something like that since yesterday. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're leaving now, and I say, can you stop by the store so I can get some trail mix real quick? I wanted some trail mix. I go in there to get my trail mix. I'm in the most hood QT gas station. This dude's talking about all types of things that I don't know. Right. Two dudes look like they do plumbing, talking. I get to the counter. The guy behind the counter turns around and he says, "Oh shit, Dormtainment. Oh shit." It's like 5 people behind me, right. And you know how you kind of, it's like 10 at night, so I'm kind of just like, oh yeah, man, yeah. Cool.
Trying to play it down.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, man, cool. And he was like, man, I love y'all, man. Hey, yeah, yo, can you take a selfie with me right quick? Hey, can you take a selfie with me right quick? Hey, no, y'all know who this is?
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, no, man, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. Yeah. Like, and then so we take a selfie with me and a bunch of strangers in the back. I get back in the car. The girl's like, she was like, what's going on in there? I was like, well, I'm a part of this like comedy group. We kind of got some
ready to tell
popularity on the internet or whatever. She was like, well, what's the name of it? I was like, Dormtainment. She was like, Dormtainment. Oh, I heard of that before. She was like, I think I watched it before. I was like, oh, yeah, cool, appreciate it. She was like, yeah, it's funny and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Cool. So we started driving. And so the light hit her, and I get a good look at her. I'm like, I said, where you from? She was like, well, I was born in Miami, but I grew up here in Atlanta.
That sounds familiar.
All right.
Sound like somebody I know already.
I'm like, all right, cool. So we riding. She says she's a nutritionist, so we talking about nutrition because I'm pescatarian and all that stuff. We riding, we talking, and she's like, I was like, are we Facebook friends? And she's like, nah, what was your name on there? I was like, J Dormtainment Rome. She was like, no, we not friends on there. She was like, I just reactivated my Facebook. I'm like, all right, cool. So we riding. I look at her arm. She has this peacock tattoo on her arm.
Sound familiar.
At least like, 3 niggas know her right now.
I'm like, you sure we met before or something like that? Nothing like that. She was like, I don't think so. She was like, what's your name? I was like, Rome. She was like, no. So then we keep talking. We going. Then I see her face start to change a little bit. She was like, wait, what's your name again? I was like, Rome. She was like, oh my God. I said,
yeah.
I said, what? She was like, you stayed at Uptown Square? I said, yeah. She said, you had a roommate? I said, yeah.
Wait, who is
she was like,
oh yeah.
She was like, I know you. I do know you. I was like, you do? Where you know me from? I've been in your bed before.
What?
Come on.
I said, wait. I said, wait. What? She was like, yeah. She was like, it's starting to come back to me now. She was like, we kicked it. I came to your house. I've been in your bed. We didn't do nothing. But I don't think we really hung out after that. I said, wait, what?
When was it?
Wait, I said, wait. She was like, yeah, this had to be like around 09, 2010. You lived there, right? I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I had short hair. She was like, this before I had my daughters. I was like,
daughters.
I said, oh, thank goodness. I said, oh, thank goodness we didn't do nothing. She was like, yeah, I do remember. She was like, yeah, she was like, you had like a lighter sheets. She was like, I remember. I was like, I do. I said,
you
I
only had
do
like one
know.
pair of sheets,
Yeah, I had like one pair of sheets. You know, college niggas. But
she's exactly right.
That's what you say. Oh, it was those.
Yeah. Oh, those. But I'm looking at her and like it's been bothering me since then because
But you did remember her.
I remember the peacock. I remember her face, but I do not know
her
how
Instagram
I met her.
Pictures,
No, she don't have that stuff. No.
Nothing.
So you don't remember how you met her?
She did.
No, I don't remember. She don't remember either. That's the thing. She was like, I don't know how we started talking.
This is crazy.
But
tell her name off air.
Okay, I mean, I'll tell her name off.
Yeah,
but
if you tell me her name, it'll probably ring a bell.
And I was like, I don't know how, but she told me people she was familiar with.
So this is when
I'll tell
and
you
Mike
that off air too.
Stayed together then.
Yeah,
Uptown.
Because I remember that tattoo. That tattoo.
It was like a peacock tattoo, and I was like, but it's like everything. I face, and I'm like, okay, I know this, I know the tattoo, but I don't know.
Or that could be
how we started.
Too,
how we started talking. I said, I don't know. But that was how the past will run back up on you. I was like, because she just started Uber yesterday, and then I hopped in her car.
That's funny.
Damn.
I'm glad we didn't end off on like a bad note or something like something crazy. But I was
that's
like,
a cool story, man.
You know,
they killed my daddy.
It wasn't me. I didn't do
Imagine
it.
being in the car all friendly with an Uber driver, and then you find out someone killed someone's family.
Man.
And
Oh my god.
it's like you're a nice person, but you just killed someone.
That's the thing. It was like you just gotta. I was like, in college, you just meet a lot of people. Like somebody asked me, like, how do you not remember? I was like, honestly, at that time in my life, either she wasn't like of that importance. It was just one of those pass through situations, and it just.
I mean,
it
that's
kind
of cool though to just say, hey, I ran into this girl in an Uber driver. She was in my bed a couple years back. Rome's pimping all over the country, I guess.
Hey man. It is what it is.
That is, you meet a lot of people during them.
Yeah,
all the parties we had in that apartment.
Yeah,
a lot of
people.
kickbacks.
There was some good.
What's her
kickbacks.
name reminded me of that the other day. She was telling me about this just jeans on the wall and stuff.
I
was
remember
hilarious.
that.
Yo, we had jean stains on our wall.
No, but it was high. Like, how did they get that high? Someone got picked up, or someone had a high butt.
Yeah,
Someone was getting
Nah,
twerked up in
man,
the
that's
air.
a 7-foot butt. If it was
7 foot butt.
I
on
remember
the wall.
our 1-year anniversary party at Tino's.
Wait.
Damn.
There was a team. You DJ'd?
Yeah, I DJ'd off my Toshiba.
That's before he was mixing and stuff.
Yeah.
Off the Toshiba.
But the funny thing, I
remember
high moments during that party where people was like, just the room was crazy.
Because it was such a small. I like Tino's at the time because it was so compact.
Enclosed.
Yeah.
You had to like sit there and listen to the music.
Right next to the Royal Peacock.
I seen some fighting in Tino's too, and that's the last time I went there.
When fight happened in there,
that's it.
Yeah, because
you can't move in there, so fight happened there.
Bodies just get to moving. People running.
You just be on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tino's. But it was like a lot of stuff. I went to this place, this brunch. I think they got this brunch called BQE or something. It's a nice little brunch. They DJ and got all types of stuff. Atlanta's like, they got a lot of new stuff.
I want to be like Rome when I grow up.
Did you go to that lounge right across from Havana Club? It's right across the street from like Havana Club. It's like a new lounge that people go to.
But I went to Havana Club for Gomez's birthday. Shout out Gomez, he DJ that night. But I didn't go across the street. I'm not. Nah.
Yeah, that was
that's where y'all went to. Oh,
that's
okay.
where I went. But tell me about this martyr party or something that somebody took.
So Gomez, me and him are leaving his mom's house, and he has his DJ equipment in the back. He's like, "Oh, my boy want me to drop this equipment off at the train." So Gomez like, I guess it's a new club or something like that. He was like, I guess it's a new club or something like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we driving or whatever, and he's like, the dude calls him. He's like, where you at, Gomez? Where you at? He was like, I'm headed to the train. Send me the address. He was like, I said, Lindbergh? He was like, I ain't never seen that before. The dude said, yeah, it's the train. He was like, I ain't never been there before. Where is it? He was like, no, the train on the MARTA. He said, oh, you're not talking about a club. You want me to bring the equipment to the train? He said, yeah. So Gomez said, okay. Wow. So he parked. I'm sleepy. I stayed in the car. I said, I'm tired. I'm just going to stay. He was like, Gomez like, yeah, that's cool. I'm just dropping this off real quick. Gomez said he goes down there. He opens the train door. They say, hurry up. He jumps in. They got a transformer in there with power. Speakers, the DJ set up on the train. They plug everything up, and they start. There's people on the train. They start partying.
Are you serious?
So was this like a illegal party or something they do?
Police came 5 minutes later. 5-10 minutes later, but they got it in.
Cool.
They got it in. They got it in for the 5-10 minutes.
Cool, that's cool.
And they got it in. And then he said that was it. He came back to the car. He was like, I don't know what the fuck.
So he rode the train up and came.
Yeah,
back
rode
down.
up, came back down.
So when you was in the car, just like not even know what's going on.
I clicked on. He sent me the snap.
That's funny. You can see someone snap like right away.
He was like, nigga, what's going on? It was like a good mix of like white people, black people.
I saw it too.
Oh, it's so random. So random.
So they say, hey, everyone, just get on cart 6.
Yeah, you say they set up on the cart and the train was moving.
That's hilarious.
We got to do that.
Yeah, and then the train was moving. So I was like, that was interesting. I was like, if they could, because the police came and asked them if they had a permit for it. So they probably could have got a permit if they tried to. But yeah, Wet Willie's is still there. I'm not the biggest fan of Wet Willies. I told Cam that.
Wet Willies need to move to Vegas.
You don't drink vodka.
No, and I don't like frozen drinks. They kind of.
But to me, frozen drinks are good on the beach.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, probably if I'm like in Miami or Vegas, yeah.
Oh, I had one in Vegas that was amazing.
Oh, at Fat Tuesday, yeah.
That was crazy.
Hey guys, let's go to Vegas this weekend.
This weekend?
We can't. We got that.
Yeah, we got so much to do. Tristina, put your arm down.
Come on, man, put your arm down, girl.
No,
she's so ready.
Justina in here looking like a stay-at-home mom.
You can't be coming. I told her don't be coming in here.
But she look like she take care of her kids.
She look like she drive a car with a top down.
With a top down.
That's the thing. Tristina was in a couple skits now. You know, you getting hollered at a lot, I'm sure, online. The dudes hitting all up in your DMs.
They were loving her.
So you need to be brought down back to earth real quick and told about yourself.
On the vlog, they was like, "Ooh, she got a little thing back there." Somebody snapped me and was like, "Damn, bro, she got a little something back there." I said, "No, she don't."
They kept saying I never got to see what she looked like. I'm glad I finally got to see Tristina. Her body mad.
It's funny.
That's so funny. Once niggas sees
this
ass,
lingo.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad I really got to see who you really are.
It's just funny because I just be batting them away. They be like, "Damn, dog, she nice." I'm like, man, she's straight, man.
Hey man, I gotta let Tristina shine, yo.
She can shine, man.
If y'all want to go back to the body roll video, that silhouette.
Oh yeah.
When you push.
Y'all go to the body roll video.
That's Tristina.
Silhouette.
She body rolling hard.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah,
too. We told her body roll. She went at it. She went at it.
Oh, we didn't talk about this past week. Tristina had her
birthday,
unofficial birthday. It was an official half birthday.
Never heard of this before.
And how old are you officially? 24.
Wait a minute. You're saying she's not 25?
No, she
didn't turn 25.
No,
her birthday is March 1st.
Her
she didn't
half
turn anything.
birthday.
No.
This is what she said.
Birthday.
So that's what y'all went to go do the other day?
Yep.
Oh man,
I was there for the food. I was there for the, but look, I was there for the food. I said I'm not here for this foolishness. I'm here for the food. That's the only reason I'm here.
You tell somebody that they didn't plan something. Listen, I ain't here for this foolishness.
I'm here for that. I'm here for this food.
I will be.
I'm gonna get mine.
I will be in the minority. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. We had some good food. We went
to the beach at night.
Yeah, we went night beach swimming. I guess it was
cold.
night.
But
it felt good. After a while, like the coldness went away and it just felt good.
It wasn't as cold, but it was a lot of people there. I didn't expect that many people at the beach at night. It felt like the Drunken Love video. That's how the light was hitting.
It felt like
I swear to you,
Christina was out there twerking.
Like in that
Christina was out there twerking. You were shaking your back, your vertebrae.
I was staring out into the ocean, thinking about life.
What you figure out?
We need to get it.
But as soon as she told me, I remember she texted me, she was like, Rome, are you celebrating my half birthday? I said, no. I was like, no, straight up, no. And she was like, why not? I was like, that's not your birthday, I don't care.
But it's not like we got her a gift. The reason I liked it so much is because I had to do nothing but
we paid for the
go
meal.
and eat.
We paid for the meal.
It was no pressure. It was no pressure.
Yeah, but okay, that's a business expense.
Yeah. It was no pressure for you to like.
Yeah, it was just
because if you really didn't want to show up, you didn't have to show because it's a half birthday.
You wouldn't feel no way if you didn't.
No, I wouldn't feel anyway. But since I tried to be a part of festivities, to be more positive and. So thank you, Tristina, for inviting.
I tell you what,
but you need to step it up today. You need to step it up today. You think after 24 and a half, once you hit 25, it's all downhill after that.
Because they say before 25, you're judged by potential. After 25, you're judged by results.
Yeah. So, and right now, you need to step it up.
You rolling on thin ice, young lady. Thin ice.
You coming in here with...
You dressed to work out.
You dressed
to work out, but coming to a business. Something ain't right. This ain't workout time. It's business. Yeah, y'all.
We all got on basketball.
we gonna start giving her a mic. Gonna be on.
She be at the shop, man. She need to get a mic, man. She gonna
let us know. If y'all want, let us know if you want Tristina to come be on the mic.
Yeah, hit the heart and make sure y'all let us know if Tristina.
Tweet us if tweet us. Hashtag give Tristina a mic or nah.
Yeah, Tristina mic.
Comment Tristina mic or nah.
Yeah, Tristina mic or nah.
If you say if enough, yes.
If we get enough, you got to come on. Oh, you gonna come on anyway?
Very important. Mike is spelled M-I-C.
M-I-C.
Yeah.
Because you put Tristina Mike, they're gonna think they're together.
Yeah, so we don't want to mess up the Mike friend.
The next thing you know, they on Baller Alert and all types.
Is there any updates with that? With the Hey Friend movement?
I don't like. I said enough already.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just let everything else.
We'll chit chat and do it.
Because the thing is, like with me, I'm very patient.
Yeah,
I'm so impatient with a lot of things, but when it comes to like certain things in my life, I was like, I know it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So I let things happen naturally. So now I got people tweeting me like, so what's going on?
That's how Emmanuel been with the Super Bowl for the Redskins. He's been very patient. He's gonna be really patient trying to get one.
Listen to the dude that their last Super Bowl was only 2 years after ours. So it's been the same about 20-something years. Yes, we did.
Y'all didn't win no Super Bowls in the 90s.
Yes, we did. 1991. What are you talking about, bro? Go look. Do your research. Exactly. 2 years later, and that's it. Come on, boy. We're in the same position. Cowboys fans are the worst.
Because y'all love us. Everyone loves us. We America's team. Everybody want to be.
Y'all are part of systematic oppression.
I've been patient like that with
y'all
Christina.
got a racist logo. What you talking about?
At least we got people of color.
What?
I've been patient like that with Tristina. We going on our year. Tristina, we met a year ago in October, and like 3 months in, I was ready to cut you off. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we you still here. I've been patient with you. You my nigga, man. I'm just messing with you, man.
I love Tristina.
I love you, Tristina, man.
Hey. That's
you know what, Emmanuel? Let's go back and look at the books and see what residual she's brought in. Cause
oh yeah,
yeah.
No, she's brought in a lot of ass.
That boy's joke. That's
Tristina,
a good joke.
you'd be like the little sister who would be pooping around the place.
What?
And mom would be like, I'd be like, Mom, just let her poop.
Let her poop.
Yeah, she'll be running and pooping. My little brother did that once. Yeah, he was running. He'd just poop all. I see a little trail going to the bedroom. Mom.
No. Little poop trail?
Yeah, Danny's pooping all over the floor. Little poop trail. He was 17. No.
I didn't get to see my little brothers. I was a little sad about that. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, you ain't get to see it?
I seen baby Luke, who's a grown man now.
Oh, yo, is he
8.
like?
You'll see him. I got him on the vlog. I'll show you.
Yo, I gotta see
He's
him.
big, dog.
Wait, only 8?
Yeah,
I feel like he should be 13 now.
If the fans, we only been as a group like 7 years. But
be 13.
These kids be growing up fast.
But Lil Luke, if y'all watch our what skit was
Catch a Predator.
To Catch a Predator,
Baby
Baby
Luke
series, the first
just
one.
go on YouTube and type in Dormtainment Baby Luke. It's gonna pop up.
The scaring video.
That's the funniest thing. He was such a baby. He was small.
He literally grew up a part of Dormtainment. Like grew up with Dormtainment.
Yeah.
You had one of the best acting scenes too. When he was hitting his hand and Catch a Predator, like he was acting.
He's smart. I think he like all 4th grade class. I think he in 3rd grade, but he take all 4th, 5th grade. Nice. So he's smart.
Nice.
Smart guy, smart kid. So shout out baby Luke. You'll see him in the vlog this week.
How's his head doing? Because it was massive.
Whoa, man.
It's a big head still.
Yeah, man. I told him as soon as I seen him, I said, I'm worried about you. He said, why you worried about me, Uncle Ron? I said, your head, man. Shut up. It was funny, man.
That's hilarious.
Kids are cool. Well, we coming up on this hour wrap up here. You got any announcements? We got what we got going on?
Man,
everything, man. Man, we do got a lot.
New vlog tomorrow.
Make
sure y'all turn on them notifications so when we drop videos, y'all get them first. Y'all know.
I got it. This is kind of a thing I'm not going to talk about just real quick, but you know, I DJ'd this party past Sunday in Hollywood.
I just want to say I apologize because I wanted to be there, but I was jet lagged.
It's fine, yo. So many people couldn't make it, but like maybe 6 people I invited came out of the 20.
Dallas is playing.
And yeah, it's fine. I get it, but you'll want to come to the next one.
Yeah.
But it was
Dallas is playing.
It was in Hollywood, and you know I did my thing. It's daytime. It was like a grown and sexy vibe, but you know you could still drop some ratchets in there. It was the older black woman who like it's Sunday and I got work tomorrow, but before
I'm gonna turn up a little bit.
I'm gonna get this in.
Okay.
You already know what I'm talking about, right? Those like
Tristina was there. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's your
don't look like you wasn't there.
Tristina, your future was in there. Your future. They all had drop tops. I'm telling you. And they all came to that club with the drop tops down, and they put it up when they got. Anyway, but it's funny because when you start your set, you know, there's no one in there. There might be like 1 or 2 people in there, and they just like you kind of feel their vibe to see where you're going with things. Because if they're not really bobbing their head, you gotta, you know. So there's this one guy who was there. I think he was the photographer. That's why he was there so early. But when I first started playing music, like he already was judging me before I even started. Like I could tell, because you know I wore like a jumpsuit there. I kind of look like an Outcast member. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you dress like that, niggas sometimes girls like it, but then dudes look at you and like, look at this nigga.
Yeah, like why he doing too much?
Yeah,
like what he doing?
What he trying to? What he do?
He don't know what to do this.
He probably not even good at what he do. So I already get judged, right? Yeah. So I could see it in his face when I started DJing. So like my first song I played, he was kind of just like playing this shit. But then like 4 songs in, I could just see his head bob a little bit, but he was still mad.
Yeah.
And then like after I played like 1 song, and he was just like, man, this is pretty good. And I had him the whole night.
That's just like the comedy show dudes who go sit in the front row and fold their arms.
Yeah.
Make me laugh.
Make me laugh. He's like, make me dance. Make me bob my head.
Make me dance.
Make me dance.
But it was funny though.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, man. We almost to the 1 million, man. It's growing every day, so y'all subscribe. Tell everybody you know to subscribe. We got new content coming out every week. vlogs, Beauty for Bros. Every month we got a subscription. Go to our website. You can sign up for the subscription. Cam, hit them with that number again that they can contact us on.
310-974-8980.
Can you do it in designer's voice?
Hey, you know, you want to hit us up right quick. You want to hit us up at 310.
Yeah, exactly. You got the number.
Oh, 7.
I get it. Other than that, man, keep watching the skits. Give Me My Shorts is out. No Dumb Questions is out.
Also, we will be hosting a screening for Magnificent 7 in L.A.
What date is that?
September 19th.
Next Monday.
We're hosting a contest. It starts today, actually. So if you want to enter to come host with us the premiere, you can. But if you just want to come to the premiere, we'll release some details.
Yeah, come through.
And we got a charity volleyball event on the 24th.
On the 24th, we got a charity volleyball event. A volleyball event.
I'm gonna start acting like Kevin Hart. Look, people, I'm big. Okay? We're doing things out here. Okay.
So you get out, you get to do what you got to do, and you got to do what you do big. I just got. Speaking of Kevin Hart, just got his Men's Fitness magazine.
I saw that. Yeah, that was so funny.
What could you say?
I saw him on your bed, just like smiling.
As a guy, because I seen, I was like, man, I support this man, so I'm gonna check it out. I got to read it though. Yeah, so
phenomenal brand.
Shout out, Kevin.
Another Crushing Grapes is coming out soon.
Boom.
Watch out for that.
Boom.
And also. I just read this recently. Just like and subscribe any platform that you hear this podcast on, as well as everything else we do. But it helps us. It boosts up our search, our analytics, everything. It boosts it up. It helps us get better reviewed. Make sure you check us out
on iTunes. If you guys could please take like 30 seconds out of your time and write a quick review on iTunes, that'll help boost the iTunes stars and whatnot that we can get. So whatever comments and likes and suggestions you have, just leave it. And hopefully it's all positive. Please don't be negative. But so we would like that. And Broken Fame is still out. Broken Fame is 2 still out. Go get all that.
Get it.
I just want to put this out here. I know it's wintertime coming, but I just want y'all to know, for those who appreciate what I'm about to say, a storm is coming. That's all I'm gonna say about. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
A winter storm?
Oh no, ain't no winter storm.
Is it gonna hit Florida? Because I gotta tell my mom.
No,
it's gonna hit everywhere.
It's gonna hit everywhere, but your mom's is okay. We'll make sure
it's not gonna hit Florida.
No, it's gonna hit Florida. We're gonna make sure they're good when they moved out.
So you're not gonna hit Miramar or something?
No, it hitting all of Florida, like everywhere.
Hey man, the last time I had a storm, I had to put up new shutters, and I ain't trying to do that no more.
Last time I had a storm, my football season got canceled.
Oh man, so that still hurt you?
Pivoted my life. You know?
I mean, true.
I'm happy where I am, but it changed me.
Tristina, you got any last words or announcements or anything you need to say?
Tristina,
you gotta do better, man. She gotta do better.
We gotta make something. I don't know if we have to have a talk later.
She's just pooping.
She said. I know Tristina Forrest thing. I know that. But anyway,
she just laughed too. So it must be true.
Yeah, she got one of them.
That's why she had the top down.
She got one of. That was you.
That
was you.
I said, baby. Oh no, baby. Oh, baby.
That was
your
you.
Insides clean, baby.
Now. Oh no,
Tristina, I saw a Toyota Celica with a top down feature. It's a 2004.
She need to get that.
I think you should cop that.
I can see her in a bug.
I can definitely see her in a bug.
Honestly, anything that has windows, because it's gonna need it after that.
It look like she sit up straight too.
Oh yeah, she sit up straight as fuck.
Like she smile when she drive.
The other day, I got in the car. She looked like a musical chair. Like she was sitting straight up.
And she keep wondering why do people staring at me but refuse to get tense. Why do you keep staring at me? Just get tense.
Oh man,
Christina, you got something to plug?
No. Yeah, you. Yo, follow her. Follow your Instagram.
The Zumba class.
What about the Zumba? Oh, you ain't started. Okay.
All right. Can we do Zumba today? Yes. You gonna give me a little 30-minute Zumba? Let's do it. All right, good.
Tristina be excited. She be excited. So
that's what I'm saying, man. I love
real quick. I just gotta say this. I gotta put her on blast one more time before we leave. So her directions are terrible. First off, she has no sense of direction. Mm-hmm. We go up and down the same road.
A lot of people
30 times, but hers is bad. It's real bad. But we were talking about like past ex-boyfriends, but she distinctively remembers every text message, every I asked her a question, she could recite it like that. But I said, Tristina, you can't make a right turn and remember to go up the road. I was like, that's how powerful women's emotion, like that's how the emotion is so powerful. It just sticks.
You know what it is? It's emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Women are very when emotions are strong, but their best emotional intelligence helps everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Is what I'm trying to say.
What you're saying. I see what you're doing. You're getting deep. You're getting deep.
Something along those lines.
Remember, follow everybody.
Say, what?
Follow me. I Roam a Lot Instagram. Rome Green Jr. on Snap. Follow Mike Dam.
MIK3 Dam.
Yes, sir. Follow
at Emmanuel Richards.
Follow
Dormtainment.
Bam.
What was so funny? I was so with you too. I was really interested where you were going. It just went down.
It just fell down. And follow Tristina. What's your Instagram? Tristina? Is it no underscore? Or just Tristina? Tristina underscore? Follow Tristina underscore. Matter of fact, y'all do this for me. I want to see how it works. Go under whatever picture on Tristina's page and put Rome sent me here. Just put that under all her picture. Whatever picture you find, put Rome sent me here. Tristina underscore.
If you do Zumba with Mike, we gotta record it like you did with me. So you put it in the vlog.
Oh, so now you want to show off that ass, huh?
Mm-hmm. Look.
Hey man, y'all stop talking to my little sister like that. She pooping.
I'm trying to make sure she money ain't everything, Tristina. And I'm not saying you getting paid for this, but what I'm saying is, there are niggas that are flying out girls to Dubai and pooping on them. You don't want that. Don't be a part of that.
Don't want that. I would never let you do that. You ever come in here and say you going to Dubai, I'm not letting you go.
She going. It's not even Dubai. Just, this guy,
nope.
He said he's gonna.
Nope. All right, man. Well, thank y'all for listening. It's been another episode of the Comedy Trap House. We just finished a good meal, and we out on y'all. Peace.